Alright, book review for Stephen King's On Writing. It was, as memoirs go, it was really good. I don't like reading memoirs too much, but it was actually pretty good. It didn't cover too much of his past, it didn't cover too much on writing. It gave some really good advice, which basically can be summed up in 2-3 paragraphs. It also gave some stuff on how to get your editing done, and how to get all your other stuff done, and how to find publishers and stuff like that, and once you've been published in a couple of magazines, how to find yourself an agent. It was really good in that sort of way. It does cover a lot of his life, and it covers, actually it does spend a lot of time focusing on the accident that happened sometime right before this book got published, like right before, so I'm assuming that as he was editing it, it was kind of on the forefront of his mind. It was really good. I liked it. I was actually in the library one day, and they said, and this is November, so it's Write a Book November or something like that. And they had all these books on writing, and there's how to write your own novel in 30 days. There's another book on other stuff on writing magic, just a whole bunch of books about writing. And they're all published, so I guess they work. But it was like that, and I'm like, so, have you ever read any of these write a book in 30 days things? And the not librarian, he's I don't actually know what he was, but he explained that he's not a librarian because he doesn't have the master's degree that you require to be a librarian. And I'm just like, okay, let's see what this can do. And he's like, well, let's this is the book I read, and after you read that book, you really don't need any others. And to be fair, he's pretty much right. I don't need any others, especially with what Stephen King said, that if you do go outside of the zone of what you know to be true, that you're going to have to do research and stuff like that. So, true enough that I'm not going to need to read any other books about writing. It was really good, like I said. Stephen King's an excellent writer. I really love The Dead Zone. Which is, oddly enough, the one book that he decided was plot-driven instead of character-driven, and I don't know. Anyway, Green Mile was another book of his I've read. I actually haven't read that many Stephen King books. It's kind of strange, because I read a lot, or at least I used to. Anyway, Stephen King's advice for writing can be summed up basically: read a little every day, write a little every day. When you're writing, have a specific spot where you write. And life doesn't fund art, art funds life. So basically have your writing be this corner of an office or something like that, or stuff like that, and you're there, and you write a specific amount each day, or you write just whatever, and you write for fun, you do all sorts of stuff. Once you're done writing your draft, you put it in a drawer for 6 months, and then you let it wait and do whatever the heck you want to. You can write some on other stuff like that. It was really good. I liked it. Anyway, remember, life's tough. It's even tougher if you don't know how to get where you're going.